Hi everyone. Today I was going through this situation that was really making me feel a lot of resistance. I didn't like it. I didn't like that I again found myself in the same, pattern and the same experience. And I felt stuck in it. I felt completely stuck. And what I did in that moment was I remember that I should focus on the wanted. I should focus on what I want to have instead of what I don't like. And when I did that, I felt a lot of resistance. It felt so difficult to do that. It felt like I was, I don't know, trying to haul a ton of bricks or something like that. It was just not possible. And so I listened to myself. And then again, I focused. So I went back to what I was experiencing in the moment. So I was experiencing this feeling of, I'll always be here. I'll never get out of this. This will never solve itself. I'm stuck. And so I went into that and I started feeling into it. I started telling myself things like, I'm sorry you feel stuck. And if you're feeling that, you can do it with me now. So you can feel into your body. Take a deep breath in and out. And you can tell yourself, I'm sorry that you're stuck. You're talking to a part of you that feels stuck, right? I'm sorry that you have to go back to this situation over and over again. I'm sorry this feels unsolvable. I'm sorry that this doesn't feel good. I'm sorry you hate it here. I'm sorry it feels impossible to come out of this situation. I'm sorry a part of you feels that you're doomed to stay here forever. I'm sorry it feels like there's just no way out. I'm sorry this feels so confusing. I'm sorry this doesn't feel good in your heart. I'm sorry this feels never ending. And you can go on saying this, talking to this part of you and mirroring back to it what it's actually feeling so that it feels heard, felt, and seen, so that it can slowly relax. And if you feel like going on, just turn off the video and just go on. And if not, if you feel a certain relaxation, relief, then by you working through that resistance, that feeling, that whatever it is that is coming up, I just want you to remember that what will happen at some point is that when you start feeling relief, when you start integrating that part, when you accept it, automatically the wanted will come. Because even today, I remember I was going through that state. And as I was going through the unwanted, at some point, because I started being with it, being with the resistance, I started seeing the light in the tunnel. I started seeing here and there. I started feeling better. And I started realizing that what I wanted was coming towards me. And I could focus on that, and I could give all my energy into that. So when you feel that you're completely stuck, when you feel that you've been there over and over again and it feels like it's never ending, don't go towards the wanted. I mean, if you can do it, then great. But for most of us, it's very hard. There's going to be a lot of resistance. Because in that moment, when you do that, it's like you're abandoning a part of you. It's not like it is you're abandoning a part of you. That's why the resistance comes up. But when you start working through it, really taking in whatever is all the negative, whatever it is that is coming up, when you take it in, when you start talking to it, when you give it compassion, what happens is that automatically that changes, that darkness goes into light. And suddenly what you want becomes very obvious. It's there even a little bit sometimes, a little, you're just going to see a little bit here and there. And then automatically you can focus on that, go there, and then milk it and nourish it. And so you don't, it's like your resistance itself, the negative, if you wish, the unwanted gives you everything that you want. So I hope it's clear. If you have any questions, any comments, let me know down below. If you have any issues with, patterns coming up and then, being in destructive patterns in your life and you want to work on that, then you can always book a session with me. There's a link down below. And see you in my next video.